Hello, ELAC students, and welcome to another counseling tutorial. My name is Genevieve Ayala, and I'm a counselor here at ELAC. And today, I'm going to show you how to crash a virtual course. So, what exactly are we going to learn during this tutorial? Well, first of all, we'll learn what a crashing a course even means, and then we are going to learn about strategies to crash a virtual course. So, like I said, what does crashing a course even mean? Have you ever even heard that term before? Basically, think of crashing a party. It's adding a course on the first day when you haven't registered for it, traditionally, right? In the virtual setting, it looks a little different, and it looks a little different now that we have waitlists because in the past we didn't. So let's talk about pre-pandemic. So when we were in person, what did crashing a course look like? Maybe you've done this before. So basically you would show up to the class uninvited and you would ask the professor for an ad code. If the professor gave you an ad code, cool, you're done, you're in the class, you have successfully crashed it. If the professor didn't have space, then, you tried on to the next one. Pretty simple and straightforward. Virtual learning, crashing a course, it looks a little different. So this is how we do it. So the first thing you need to do is identify the course you want to crash and check if there's a wait list. So how do you even know which classes to register for? You want to refer to your student educational plan. If you haven't updated your ed plan, you want to make an appointment with a counselor as soon as possible. Now, if you can join the wait list when you're trying to add this course, go ahead and join it because this is going to enhance your chances of getting an ad code. This is if the class is already full, right? And you're like, oh, but I still want to take this class. I still need it. It's on my ed plan. This is the professor I want. So what are the next steps? This is how you actually crash the course. You need to email the professor and ask for an ad code. Do this as soon as possible because you don't know how many other students have the same idea to crash that same course. So the earlier you send the email, the more likely the professor will have space for you. Maybe you're one of the first 5 students and the professor's like, oh yeah, I can take on 5 more students, that's fine. So that's going to work in your favor. The other thing is that you want to explain why you're interested in the course. Try to include a unique reason. Maybe you are really close to transferring and you need this course because it's part of your major prep. Maybe this is a prerequisite for the course that you need to take in order to get your associate degree. There's many different reasons. If you're unsure why you need to take the course, that's again another clue to make a counseling appointment so that we can go over why you need that specific course, or maybe offer you an alternative and then you won't even need to crash a course. So here are some ideas. Do you need it for your major? Are you transferring soon? And then tell the professor you would appreciate an ad code, but you understand that he or she, if they can't give you one. Always important to be understanding, just like you want the professor to be understanding with you. You don't know, maybe the professor has already given 15 ad codes out and the professor's teaching like 6 classes and it's going to be a lot for them to add another student. We don't know, but we always want to be understanding. We always want to be grateful and we just want to be kind. So this is an actual example of an email requesting an ad code. So very important that the subject explains exactly what the email is about. You don't want to just send an email saying hi with the subject, because if a professor is getting a lot of important emails, they might skip that email or forget it or think it's spam. It might go to spam. So this is a really great subject. You can use the same topic. You can use the same text, requesting an ad code for, and then list the course. So this one's for political science 1. So here's an example. Dear Professor Avalanche, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Husky Student and my student ID number is very, very important to introduce yourself and to include your student ID number. So the professor, if they need that for whatever reason, they have it there and they don't have to email you back asking for it. I am emailing you because I am interested in adding your Poli-Sci 1 course. Unfortunately, the course is full and a waitlist is not available. Now, if you're on the waitlist, this is where you can say, unfortunately, the course is full, but I am number 3 on the waitlist. Then you would say, I am requesting an add code because this course is a CSU graduation requirement, and my counselor and I decided the best time for me to enroll in this course is during this semester. So you're explaining right here why you need the course. It's a requirement for CSU graduation, and you and your counselor have identified this as the best semester for you to take it. Could you provide me with an add code for your class, please? I would really appreciate it, but also understand if there isn't any space. Again, being understanding, just like you want the professor to be understanding with you. Thank you for your time. I hope to hear from you soon. And then you can sign it with sincerely, include your first and last name, include your student ID number. You can even include your email or your phone number, whatever it is that you want to include. But this is a good standard template for you to use. So you're like, okay, great. I know exactly how I'm going to email the professor from my student email account, right? But where do I find their email? I don't know what their email address is. It's not listed. So you would find that on the campus directory. So I have it linked here, but if I'm starting on our main homepage, I would just put in the search box, directory. And it's going to take me right here. See, same page. So you would search by the professor's last name. So I'll search for me. And there I come up right there. So that's an easy way to find the professor's email address. So again, to go over what we learned, crashing a course, it means basically adding the course after the course is full. And in order to crash a virtual course, you need to email the professor as soon as possible. Thank you so much. If you have more questions, you can always drop in during an express counseling appointment, and you can find a link to that on the counseling main page. Have a good one. Bye.